Hello, this PowerPoint training is for the Mid-Atlantic Early Detection Network on how to use both the EDDMapS Maiden website and the EDDMapS Maiden smartphone app, as well as updates for both. What is EDDMapS? It is real-time tracking of invasive species occurrences, local and national distribution maps, electronic early detection reporting tools, and a library of identification and management information. This is the home page for Maiden. If you don't already have the smartphone app, it is easy to download the free app from here. Maiden is fast and easy to use and requires no knowledge of GIS. It allows for reporting of select invasive plant species in the Mid-Atlantic states. It automatically alerts state weed coordinators when reports are entered, and it also automatically alerts Maiden users once their reports are verified. It generates distribution maps for reported species, and it links to information and images on invasive.org. Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia, and the District of Columbia participate in Maiden as of 2014. You can begin by creating your free account in EDDMapS. Click on Register. Fill out the information and click on Become a Participant. This is the reporting form found on the Maiden website. The reporting form is based on the North American Invasive Species Management Association's mapping standards. First, begin to type in either the scientific or common name of the invasive species you are reporting. After just 3 letters, a drop-down list appears. Fill in the information you know about the infestation. For example, the entire area, or gross area, covers about 4 acres, but the actual infested area only makes up about 2 of those 4 acres. Choose the habitat, canopy closure, and abundance from the drop-down menus that best describe the infestation. Check any of the descriptions that fit the infestation. If you don't know an answer, just leave that field blank. Choosing a county moves you to the center of that county on the Google map in the online reporting form. You can then use this Google map to zoom in to the location of the infestation. The form will automatically fill in the coordinates for you. You can report the infestation as a point or as a polygon by clicking on the tools at the top of the Google map. Of course, if you collect the GPS coordinates in the field, they can be entered into the form in this section. You can upload as many as 5 images with each report, adding a caption and the photographer's name for each image. Additional notes and information on a specimen submitted to an herbarium can be added here. Finish up by clicking on Submit Report. Your EDDMapS dashboard allows you to enter data, download data, and set up alerts. For example, to notify you when a new invasive species is reported in your state or county. You can also view, edit, delete, or revisit your data from this page. Revisits allow you to record data from a site you are treating. The original record of the infestation and all revisits are linked permanently, allowing you to show change in the infestation over time. This flowchart shows some of the many different sources for reports that are entered into EDDMapS. This flowchart shows the verification process for each new report entered into EDDMapS. Verification of data is always important in any scientific process. This flowchart shows how the data in EDDMapS is used, and also how you can use the data for your projects, reports, and management plans. Next, we will talk about the smartphone reporting forms for Maiden. Smartphone apps do more than ever before. The Maiden smartphone app includes a camera so images can be added to the report, GPS capability which allows you to collect the GPS coordinates for the infestation, distribution maps that allow you to see where an invasive species has already been reported, a place to include notes on the location, infestation, etc., and a field guide to help with identification of invasive species in the field. The smartphone app gives you all of these tools in one easy-to-carry and easy-to-use device. Let's look at the details. You can look up the species by category or in the All Species Comprehensive List. More options get you to Settings, where you can choose whether to save the images of the infestations to your phone. If you choose not to save them, they are erased from your phone after the record is uploaded. You can collect and record data even when you have no cell coverage. The data is saved to your phone in the upload queue. When you return to an area with Wi-Fi, you can upload all of your records by clicking on Upload Queue. You can also collect negative data to show that an area you have surveyed is free of the invasive species you are scouting for. These are the search screens for species by category, all species, or you can create and use your own personalized list. The app includes a field guide, which has images and information on descriptive details to help with species identification. You have the ability to create your own list by choosing only the species you are surveying. Click on the star in the top right-hand corner to add a species to your list. Your list can be updated at any time. Distribution maps show where the invasive species has already been reported. You can even zoom in to a single point and pull up the details associated with that report. Click on the map icon to choose whether you report the infestation as a point or a polygon. It is a good idea to always include a picture of the species you are reporting. There's plenty of room to include notes on the site and infestation. You can also report negative data. When you are surveying for one or more invasive species, you can show which areas do not contain the invasives. You can report multiple species with each negative data report. This is the screen you see when you choose the map icon. From here, you can choose to report the site as a point or a polygon depending on the infestation you are reporting. If you choose polygon, you can then draw the polygon from points submitted, or you can just draw the polygon freestyle with your finger. Remember to choose Done when you are finished in order to save your work. This is an example of a polygon drawn from your points. And this is an example of a polygon drawn freestyle. Smartphone apps provide intuitive, versatile tools for use in the field of invasive species, forestry, and agriculture. The apps are straightforward enough for citizen scientist groups to use and comprehensive enough to be useful for professionals. Some apps have been developed more specifically for professional use. We also provide web-based tools to make your job easier. The advanced query tools are found on the Tools and Training page of the EDDMapS website. This powerful tool allows you to download exactly the data you need in the correct format for creating your report, adding a layer to a GIS project, or for using on your website. After you pull up the records you need, you can download the data in a variety of ways, such as Excel, KML, GPX, or shapefile. You can also choose Print Screen and copy the map to save it. The satellite image version is also available for your map. The maps are user-friendly, so you can share or download the map whenever you need to. The codes, links, and ability to share the maps make them easy to copy and use. Public outreach, education, and training are vital to collecting the data we need to give us a real-time picture of invasive species across North America. Consistency in marketing is important. Florida's I've Got One campaign is an excellent example of the success of consistency. I've Got One was used for both the phone number and the website to report invasive animal species. A good slogan like the Texas Invaders, Hello Invasive Species, Goodbye Texas, can help get the message out more quickly and effectively. Good advertising across multiple medias is very important. Training, whether in person or by video, works well with both citizen scientists and professionals. Outreach advertising should be informative, eye-catching, easy to remember, and inspiring. The 2014 statistics for EDDMapS: over 2.5 million county reports, over 1.5 million point reports on over 4,500 species, and EDDMapS has over 7,000 regular users. And here are the maiden stats as of 2014. Over 200,000 county reports, over 54,000 point reports, with over 1,000 species. Thank you very much for participating in this EDDMapS invasive species reporting training, and thank you to all of our partners and cooperators. This is our Bugwood family. Please feel free to ask questions or offer suggestions. Feedback is how we continue to improve the tools.